year that Take That split up, and no one expected Mark Owen to be the first one to release a solo album. Well, here it is. It's called Green Man, and I spoke to Mark when he was recording this album at the legendary Abbey Road Studios.
And it's been a really nice environment. I've been here for like 2 months now, and from day one it's been a really nice environment. It was all very sudden. I mean, we just walked into a room. It kind of the day before we decided that we were going to do it. It was all a very last minute thing. I can remember us all just walking into the room. While we were doing it in a way, you know, because it was all, we kind of had another week. We were going to announce it first of all at the Brits Awards, but you know, it all came, the story got out and we ended up doing it a bit more sudden. And it was kind of weird listening to all the lads speaking, saying what they were doing and what was going on. I think we were all very nervous and kind of, I suppose, a little bit insecure on that day and a little bit afraid, because for us we were kind of ending. It was the easiest thing for us to do would have been to carry on and try and kind of, I suppose, make a bit more money. But we were all kind of ending our security that we got and saying, right, no, we're getting rid of that now, we've got to start again. We do care very much about our fans, and we've basically just decided there's been a number of factors that have made us change. Also, we're all going to stay around, it's not the end. And we want the fans to know that we all have plans to do other things. But a number of factors has brought us to this decision. 50% is what we all want. We've decided that the time is right. We've done all we can do. Let's take that. We took it to a level well beyond any of our expectations, and I suppose beyond many of your expectations.
You seem pretty upset.
No, it's probably nerves as well. It was upsetting really, because I mean, people were saying, "Oh, what do you think about such a person?" You know, people are going to be crying, and it's a difficult thing to come to terms with. I mean, in myself, I was very happy with the decision that Take That decided to split up, and I think we made the right decision, but.
Four of you agreed that Take That had kind of fulfilled all that it could.
There wasn't much more we could do, because we were 24-year-old men. I mean, I was the youngest and I was 24, and for us to still be getting on stage and dancing, I mean, we could carry on making songs, but that's not what Take That was about. The whole thing about Take That was the energy and the performance, and we wouldn't have been able to give that full performance from 30-year-olds. Getting a bit past it. It's gonna be right for life.
Left. Were you really upset that?
I think, well, I was kind of lucky when Robbie left because we were just 2 weeks off doing probably the biggest tour we ever did, and we didn't have too much time to think about it. It was a shock, obviously, and it was a scary time. Really wanted to be doing that tour, so in a way it was his choice, and I was kind of happy for him in a way. I wasn't really sad because I was happy for him because he seemed to be doing what he wanted to do, and he'd got his freedom to experiment in the ways he wanted to. So I was happy for him to be able to do that, and kind of I was happy carrying on doing what we was doing. It's great because when I saw Robbie the other day, it was just like really nothing had ever changed. You know? You kind of forget. I don't think it's well enough.
Are you still friends with the other guys?
Yeah, I've seen them all while I've been here.
Did they come and visit you here?
Yeah, they've all come in order. You know, it was Jason first, probably within 2 days of us being here. And I think he was a bit taken aback, really, because he looked down and there was a band playing and me and my little boob, and I think he couldn't believe that in such a short time it had gone to that stage.
Yeah.
Then Gary came and I played him through my songs and he played me his album.
That was
nice, having a little comparing party, you know, going through the songs.
Yeah.
Then Howard, again, he's been writing, and we went out for dinner, me and Howard, and Robbie's been round probably about, in the last 2 weeks, about 5 times. He comes round.
Oh, wow.
Drinks my coffee and then leaves.
Cool.
He comes in, has his dinner and disappears. He stays for about 10 minutes. But he's been bringing in some songs as well. I mean, it's great for me because I've kind of nearly finished now, and in a way it's kind of weird. It's kind of a role reversal. Me from being like the quiet one has finished first, and now I'm looking at everybody else getting on with it, and it's great because I can hear Robbie doing what he wants to do, and Howard and Gary, and I'm just dead proud of him.
When the band finished, what was the first thing you did? Did you go on a long holiday?
I went away for a couple of weeks to the Lake District with my girlfriend and relaxed there and chatted, found my new manager while I was out there. I got bored of shopping, that's what it was, mainly, more than anything. I mean, I just prefer going down to little markets and finding little bargain things now. think I am changing. Hopefully for the better. I mean, there was certain times in Take That when I wasn't particularly happy with kind of myself, and I'm still trying to better that and become a better person. That doesn't really mean changing clothes and stuff, but I feel more comfortable like this. I think I kind of had started, I didn't start writing really until January, and I'd written 31 songs before we started recording. But probably in January is when I actually sat down at the piano and thought, oh, I'm going to start writing some songs. But it was nice because I was writing them for myself, I wasn't thinking about a solo deal or anything. And I'd written a batch of 12 songs and kind of played them to friends and stuff. And they all said that they were really good. When I was in Take That, it was more of me just popping in and doing the backing vocals, you know. You just get a phone call, we need you this afternoon, go in and do your bits, and you do it, and you leave and go and play football in the park or something. But what I tried to do with this album, when I first initially decided to do it, it was one thing I wanted to do was to live the album from start to finish. Usually when you write songs, it changes as you get in the studio, but I always a single because it kind of, for me, it takes me from where Take That kind of, what I was known for in Take That, but also introduce and I think it's going to be beautiful. It took 2 days.
But you were in the water?
I was in the water for 2 days. I come back with earache, headache, cold. But I think it's going to... It portrays, what we did portrays the song very well, I think. It's kind of an innocent... Making the most of what's around you, you know. I think it'll come out very nice.
So you're on your own in a tub of
water from start to finish.
Trying to float?
Trying to float, which I couldn't do. I can't float.
You can't float, why?
I don't know, my legs just wouldn't stay up. Everybody, it was the last shot we did on the video, and they wanted to do it from home. as I actually looked into the song and as it was progressing, I realised that it started off a bit sad, but it's not actually a sad song, it's a happy song, because it's a celebration. It's like, you're away from that now, you know. It was... I think it's nice to listen to something else. It takes you away from the job you're doing. So I do. What I'm doing now? I think they're still pop songs. When I first kind of sat down with John and Craig, I just said that, I mean, I used to get my dad in to do me guitar on my demos, so I just wanted a guitar-y sound and a sound that I could take quite easily from the album to performing live. And I think that's what we've done. You know, the songs really, most of them, they're still the demos, just with better guitarists and better drummers instead of me trying to program them all out of time. I think I'm going home with an album that reflects me where I am at the moment. Anything else surprised? Might be surprised by the sound. But I think it's something that they'll understand when they see me. me, really. I think that's a bit. A few lights.
Trying to dancing?
There you go. Maybe as an individual, I might shake my ting a little bit, you know. But, no, I don't think it would set routines. I think it would just be more of an atmosphere. I think we should have a listen then.
I'd love
Are you ready
to? Love to hear it, stuff. Yeah.
We'll play you a bit of this stuff.
Okay.
Now, the name of the album is Green Man. So,
Green Man?
Green Man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm going to paint myself green.
Where did that come from, Green Man? Why Green Man?
Basically because the Green Man for me is a guru.
A guru?
Yes. In the song, the Green Man is a guru, somebody you can kind of learn from and hopefully pick things up off. But, you know, it also represents what I'm about as well. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of you call me a hippie person.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of into looking after the environment and kind of doing what I can to kind of stuff like that, you know. Put all my bottles in the bottle bin anyway, all my wine bottles. But so it kind of just reflects what I'm about at the moment, and I think it's a good time.
Green Man, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
So should we have a listen?
So this is Clementine?
This is Clementine. That's what I'm talking about. It's got a great kind of uplifting chorus and a nice feel, you know. Probably going to be single too.
Yeah.
More than likely. It's a baby starting to cry. That was me when I was a youngster. I was a baby down the corridor. You know, the actual song, the name Clementine came from, I'd written the song. This is one of the songs that I'd written without, just on a dictaphone, just for, you know, just the kind of the melody and stuff, written it in my head, and I was looking for a name for the person. I think the first name I had was something like Josephine or something, you know.
Yeah.
And I thought, I can't, Josephine, it's just not going. Anyway, I can't think of a name here, and I've gone through every name in the books, you know, and I found a name for this song. And I was sat in a restaurant, and I was, strangely enough, sitting there thinking, what name could I use there? And I got the menu, and it said on top, Clementines.
Oh, there you go.
Clementine. It was never meant to be this way. It was never meant to be this way.
There you go, you heard a bit of it there. As soon as
Thank
it's
you.
mastered, we'll send you a little CD as a little gift. Thank you
Please.
very much for coming.
Thank you.
Now, I know two guys who'd like to meet you. It's John and Craig who've been producing this album, and they want to come in. They want to be on MTV, these guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Caroline. Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to leave you be.
Okay.
Craig on the left,
Craig.
John on the right.
And John.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have a little chat with them.
I will do. Thank
And don't
you
let them
so
say
much.
anything nasty about me, all right? Take care.
It's been a lot of fun, I think.
It's been great.
We've, you know, we haven't had a bad day really.
What's he like to work with?
It's
What's
fun.
like, yeah?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.